And I think that because of this, there was this period, this liminal space. I talked about it in my most recent Substack article that was on last month's episode called Under Pressure. And it's about like moving through life with a lot of pressure on you and what it can do to you and how it can sort of stunt you and get in the way of your relationships, and your own happiness and like your own authenticity if you're just like always trying to live up to the pressure someone else is putting on you to like meet their expectations of who you should be. And in that article, I was talking about how I had this period of time where I had shed the old. I had let so much go and experienced so much loss. And I was just sort of in like this emptiness of like nothing new had come in. So I was utterly alone, like the most alone and lonely I had ever been in my life. And I was hoping new and better would come in, but I didn't quite know how to let it in. I didn't exactly know what I was looking for. And I was just kind of like, something would come along. I would approach it with curiosity, which is that's next month's episode is about being curious. But I would approach it with curiosity, and at the smallest little hint of like something I can't handle, like someone who can't listen to boundaries, someone who doesn't know how to apologize, someone who can't receive apologies or trust or open up to people who are just extremely dysregulated, basically. And when they're dysregulated, they sort of take on like an offensive, defensive, or like malicious path to like fix themselves, regulate themselves, people who are a little bit more aggressive and volatile, or like extremely passive aggressive and like can't handle any kind of conflict. And if I would run into people like that, or people who were emotionally avoidant, like I had a long list of stuff that were like red flags that are still red flags to me. There's still things that I have no interest in like relating to. And so it was like I was experiencing these like waves or these like ghosts or revisitations of like energies from the past. Like it wasn't the same people, it wasn't in the same package, although sometimes it was the same astrology placements, because y'all know how that freaky shit happens. And I would have to like basically like choose myself in those moments and protect myself